We're talking about the Real Housewives of Nairobi, from a woman who beat cancer, has an interior design, is phenomenal at tours and travel. She's a rally driver and an author and a mother. And now she is a Real Housewife of Nairobi. I want to understand the journey for you to getting to being a Real Housewife.
Well,
Had you watched any of the former housewives?
Olivia, I don't watch television. I don't read the newspapers except when we're in it now.
Good.
So for me, when I got a phone call one day from Carol. She says, "Hi, I'm Carol, Young Rich TV. I'd like to have a conversation with you." And I said,
"Disconnect. Who are you? Go away. I don't have M-Pesa."
Yeah, exactly. and then she said, I want to talk to you about this reality TV show, Real Housewives. And I laughed. I said, "Hey, I'm nobody's wife. Kwanzaa, no housewife.
Exactly.
Never been." And I said, "I think you've got the wrong number."
Yeah, I work too damn hard. What do you mean housewife?
What is this? Exactly. Anyway, Carol was wonderful and just absolutely delightful on the phone. And she just said, "Please come for a chat." And I've recently been doing so many TV and radio interviews about women in motorsports as an empowering tool that I'm working on.
Yes.
So I thought, what have I got to lose? Let's go. It could be another great opportunity. Mm-hmm. So I went and met with Carol and Anira in the show at the production, and they showed me a couple of the episodes from Real Housewives in Cape Town, Johannesburg, and now they said they were so proud that now it's in Kenya, and they wanted to audition me.
Because in Africa, there's Abuja, right? Or just Nigeria. Is it just Nigeria?
Lagos.
There's Lagos, there's Abuja.
Yes.
There's Durban, there's Joburg, there's Cape Town.
Yes.
And now there's Nairobi.
Now
So this is the
Nairobi.
sixth African housewife series.
Yes.
Okay.
It's so exciting.
And you had
for
never
Kenya.
heard of any of this?
Never. I mean,
Okay.
you've heard of the housewives, in America, Beverly Hills,
Yes.
New York.
Yeah.
However, now it's Kenya. It's real, hapa ni nyumbani. So they came home and spent a day with me, auditioning me, wanting to see how I react, on TV, how do I look on camera, and asked me to bring a friend so they could just film me having a conversation about my speech and everything. So we did that, and then about 4 or 5 weeks later, I'd actually forgotten about all of this. My life is so busy.
Yeah.
I hear Carol calls me, and she said, "Everybody loves you. They want you on the show, Lisa." I'm like,
Yes.
"Oi?" And then here we are. Now, we've been busy these past 4 months, 12 episodes later, we're done.
Was there ever a moment where you were like, no, I'm not going to do this?
No, there never was. And I'm one of these people that once I commit to something, I follow through. Life is about never having regrets. What you start, you finish.
What surprised you the most about the show?
What surprised me the most, I guess, is realizing that these women that they had very, very carefully selected, completely diverse one from another, very different, completely, authentic in many, many ways, fake in so many other ways.
Yes.
Realizing they will fight to get what they want in life. But at the end of it, we have developed a kind of a sisterhood, I have to say.
Yes.
That we've been on this journey together. There have been many, many fights
Yes.
Amongst them. But at the end of the day, we've come out of it together.
Is the money worth it?
The money that they pay us is actually incredibly small.
Really?
It is.
For all that drama?
Yep.
Okay. So my question is this. There are 5 main cast housewives, right? There's yourself, Lisa. There's Vera. There's Susan. There's Monet. And there's Sonal. Who's fake?
You want me to answer that,
Yes.
Olivia?
Who's fake? Who is not living the real life that they're showcasing? Because we're seeing a lot of glitz and glam, and we know that Ukraine happened. We know that the economy is where it is. We know that not everybody, was born in Tanzania, moved to Denmark, came to Nairobi, is talking to CSs about rallying, owns a spectacular property in Gigiri called Lifestyle, was paid millions of shillings by an Italian to do some fantastic interior design. Yeah. Who's fake?
There's many ways of being fake, okay? So it's not just about having money in the bank. It's nothing to do with that. It's, you could be, for me, the value of being rich is rich in your personality, rich in the content of your conversations. Words are powerful. So I think a lot of those women there, Vera is all about Vera. Vera will do anything for money. There's a lot of fakeness about her appearance that to me is not authentic. God's given us this amazing body of ours, and to me it's our body. Our body is our temple. Why would you want to destroy that? Mine is also very, very fake, and she knows it because I've had these conversations with her all the time, wearing these incredibly fake wigs, when at the end of the day, when she removes those wigs, she's actually a beautiful person.
Okay. I'm going to say shots fired. Okay, with regards to the lifestyle, are those homes their real homes? Are those your real homes?
I haven't been to many of their homes. I've only actually been to Mine's home in Kiambu.
Okay.
And that is where she lives with her husband, Charles, and their 2 daughters. I've not been to any of the other ladies' homes, so I can't comment on that.
I'm not going to get too much into the overall show, but since episode 1 has already dropped, spoiler alert, right? The conflicts, that we saw in episode 1, right? Who is gunning for who? Where is their real conflict?
The real conflict in episode 1 was with Dr. Maria, who, if you remember the scene at the Tribe Hotel when we were sitting at the beautiful dinner table,
yes,
was sitting to my left, and I was sandwiched between Dr. Maria and Vera on my right.
Yes.
And Dr. Maria was gunning for Vera about her look. She's an aesthetic doctor and wanted to know why Vera added the so-called Brazilian butt plus to her body when she's actually quite beautiful enough herself, and why did she bleach her skin to become more white?
Yes.
So that was one conflict. Then when Dr. Maria left to go home, she claimed she was tired of jet lag because she had just arrived from Romania.
Maybe just tired of the fighting.
I think so. And Michelle, who is a guest and a friend of Susan Kaitani's, she came and sat next to me. I'm like, hello, you're supposed to be sitting down there. You're not a housewife. And you'll never be a housewife, Michelle. And why are you coming to sit next to me?
Yes.
And Michelle straight away started a huge argument with Mine. And from the conversation, I would have thought these 2 women know each other from before. There's a past that has not gone down very well.
Yes.
I stood up and left to go to the washroom. And as I came out of the washroom downstairs, I bumped into Mine, who was crying. She was in tears. And she said...
So Michelle Ntalami made Mine Kariuki cry?
Yes.
Shed actual tears?
She was crying. So I embraced Mine, first time ever meeting her in my life, and just told her, look, go home. Just go home to your husband, to your daughter, family. Go home and have a good night's sleep. Basically, get out of here.
More with Lisa Christopherson, the Real Housewives of Nairobi, currently on Showmax. SpiceFM.